Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about 5 players who Newcastle United could potentially sell in the summer. So let's get into it. So guys, the first player who I think Newcastle United could sell in the summer is Ryan Fraser. Now, Ryan Fraser has actually been kicked out of the team and is now being told by Eddie Howe to train with the under-21s and that he is not part of Eddie Howe's future plans. So I don't really rate Ryan Fraser as a player, to be honest. He's been at Newcastle for a couple of years. He joined on a free transfer from Bournemouth and he's shown moments of quality, but he hasn't really lived up to his expectations. And if Eddie Howe seems to have a problem with him, which he seems to have a problem, I think we should definitely look to sell him, and I think we will sell him. I think we'll get rid of him, but then again, what clubs would want a player with that attitude? So I think Newcastle will definitely try and get rid of Ryan Fraser, whether it's send him on loan or sell him. So the next player who I think Newcastle may sell is Matt Ritchie. Now, as you know, Matt Ritchie has been at the club for a while now. Again, another player who Eddie Howe knows well off his time at Bournemouth, but he hasn't really over the last few years. His appearances in the first team have become less and less, and I sort of think, especially the way Newcastle are going forward now, we're trying to bring in young players, we need to move Ritchie on. I think he's done a good job for the club, but I think it's certainly someone who we would look to sell in the summer. So the next player is Jamal Lascelles. Now, personally, he is club captain, but I do think that we will sell Jamal Lascelles in the summer. He is a good squad player, but if we can get a better player in, I think we will definitely try to sell Lascelles. He's again a player who's been at the club for many years. He's been a great servant of the club, but for me, there's a lot of better options that you can sort of get. So for me, I think Newcastle will look to sell Jamal Lascelles. Now, the next player is Matty Longstaff. Now, when he first broke into Newcastle's team and he did good. He scored that goal against Manchester United. I remember that game quite a bit, but he sort of never really got his chance and was sent on loan. He had a lot of loan spells with many different clubs and hadn't really managed to break into the Newcastle team. But for me, either we should look to put him on loan again and just get rid of him, because I don't really think he's got a future at Newcastle, with especially the way the club's going, although he is a homegrown talent. It pains me to say I think we'll probably do need to get rid of him. So the next player is going to be Javier Manquillo. Now, for me, again, these are players, a lot of the players who I've been talking about in this video have been at the club for a while now, and I think sort of he's getting on. I think he's been a great servant of the club, but we definitely need to look to move him on and sell him and bring in a younger right back, potentially Ivan Frashinda from Real Valladolid. He is a very young, he can play left back and right back, and I think he would be a good signing for Newcastle to bring in. So yeah, guys, I want you to comment down below, if you were in charge of Newcastle, who would you look to move on? Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of changes to the squad. So yeah, hopefully Newcastle can get the 3 points against Nottingham Forest tomorrow. Joe Linton is not he is not back. He won't be back till Man United, and Gordon is injured as well. So hopefully them players recover in time for Man United. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm going to set a goal for you guys. Let's try and get to 500 subscribers before the end of March. Let's see if you guys can do that. And I'll see you for the match reaction tomorrow. Bye.